welcome to Mark and Kelly's Trips, Tips and Things. So you might be wondering where we are today. Well, we are going to have afternoon tea at...
We're going to the Ivy. Now there's only so many Ivies that do afternoon tea. This one, we are in Victoria and this is one of them.
I am so excited, can't wait to go, can't wait to try it. But before all of that, don't forget you can catch us on our lives every Tuesdays and Fridays at 6:30 p.m. UK time. And you know what? If you want to catch up with our holiday, see what we do, then hop on over to our secondary channel, MK Vacays. And if you haven't subscribed to both channels, then please do. Anyway, let's go.
So here we are at the afternoon tea at the Ivy. The afternoon tea is £36.50, or with a glass of champagne, £46.50. It's between 3 and 5 p.m. Here it is right here. You've got these savouries there, including the smoked salmon, the chicken and the curried egg finger sandwich, the scones and those sweet treats. They have a choice of teas and coffees, which you can see right there. I am really looking forward to this. We've never done an afternoon tea here, so we'll see what it's like. So what tea did you go for?
So I went for the breakfast blend, but I have tried it, but I'm going to try it again. That is really, really nice. I did have 2 sugars in it, which was like super sweet, but I stirred the tea a bit more so that it had time to brew properly, and then I poured a bit more tea, a bit more milk, and it was just perfect. So it's really nice.
Yeah, you've definitely got to let these brew. Give them a stir because they are tea bags, not loose tea leaves. I've had the Pouchon, the rose Pouchon, very, very nice. I've just tried it off camera, very good. So yeah, so far quite good.
And he said that we could try different teas, as many as we want and stuff like that, and there's hot chocolate on there. And I saw milk, mint and white. Well, we've all had milk before, but I definitely want to try the mint and the white. Can't wait.
So the afternoon tea has arrived. This looks incredible. It really does. And we've just missed the dry ice. Well, I've shown the dry ice in a bit, but look at these. You've got the scones here, you've got the chocolate bombe, you've got various different cakes. I'll have to remember what these are, and the creme brulee at the top. This does look great, don't you think?
It looks amazing. So from what I remember, this is the chocolate bombe with the white milk foam.
Yeah.
You have the Victoria sponge, you have truffle chocolates, and then you have a creme brulee with a raspberry compote at the bottom.
So this is the creme brulee at the top. This looks incredible. Now I'm just going to show you my sandwiches. They wrap the sandwiches up like this. Mine are the vegetarian ones, which are right here, and Kelly's are here. So those are Kelly's right there.
This is the chicken Milanese, egg mayo, and then smoked salmon with dill on a choux bun.
So Kelly's gone for her salmon one. This is the salmon bomb. Give it a try.
Good deal.
Got some on your lip.
I didn't get that bit in the middle, can you see?
Oh, is that cream cheese?
But it's chopped up salmon in there as
Oh
well.
wow! All right, try and get another bite of it. Now these sandwiches, I've got to say, for the price, this does look an incredible afternoon tea.
It really does. Now, if you don't get any of the cream cheese in there, the shoe can be a little bit dry.
Okay.
So you really need to try to get a bite with the...
So get a bite with that cream cheese.
The shoe is still a little bit dry, but it's much better with the cream cheese and the salmon.
Right, so mine's a pesto. This is my vegetarian alternative. That's really good. The pesto is really, really creamy and really, really rich.
Right.
Because it's so moist and wet, this isn't dry at all.
Wow,
Because it's
okay.
absorbed the moisture from that. That's absolutely fantastic. That's really good.
Does it give it another element where it's done on a shoe?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so different to a sandwich.
My brain is confused. It's thinking you shoe,
Yeah.
sweet, but it's not. It's good. But that is excellent.
Wow.
Alright, next up is Kelly's obligatory egg one.
Egg mayo. No? You like egg mayo? Really not? Not any other egg mayo, so nothing spectacular, but very nice egg mayo.
Right, so we're going to go like for like. Because it's on brown bread, it's got just like a wholemeal taste to it, which is really, really good. It's a classic one. There's nothing overwhelming on it, but it's nicely seasoned. Could do with a bit of pepper, I thought, but actual fact, it is a good sandwich. It is a nice sandwich. So 2 for 2, this is going well.
Okay, so this is the last one. This is chicken Milanese with cheddar. I was worried that it was Parmesan, but he said no, that's cheddar. So, here we go. That's nice, yeah.
How does it go with the Parmesan? You didn't like Parmesan, do you?
See, I knew he wasn't listening. It's cheddar.
Oh, it's cheddar. I thought you said Parmesan.
I said I was worried that it was Parmesan.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said it's with the Parmesan.
But it's not, it's cheddar. Chicken is a little bit dry though, but the bread's nice. There's nothing wow about it. I think I'm more impressed with the presentation, but it is a nice sandwich. It would just be nice if it was elevated, but I think we're going to get the elevation with the cakes.
So my chicken substitute is actually dill pickles. So I'm interested to see how this tastes. Dill pickles, and it's with cheddar cheese. It actually goes, it's really nice. The dill is very tangy, so it goes well with the cheese. That's actually pleasant. You're right, because it's this bun, it's quite substantial, so it does fill you up.
Yeah.
It's good. That's a good one. Right, so he's going for the, let's try it. You put a strawberry on this.
Okay. So, scone doesn't wow me.
Oh, is it not?
It's not scone. It's a little bit dry. It's a little bit crunchy, the way that I like. But it doesn't, there's nothing that's like, wow, this scone's really nice, blah, blah, blah. But it's nice. It's just a nice typical scone.
Okay, so
But nothing special.
Here we go. Kelly's right. The scones are quite hard. They're quite small. They're not massively fluffy, but they do taste nice. They are pleasant scones. I think it could have been a little bit softer. The exterior is quite hard. It has quite like a almost like burnt edges to it, which is good actually. It tastes nice, it gives it caramelly taste to it. But for me, a bit softer, but they do taste pleasant, and the strawberries are a nice touch.
Okay, so I've ordered a mint hot chocolate and they brought extra, so
give that a try.
Give it a try now. It doesn't taste of mint.
Was it?
It mainly tastes of grass.
Grass?
Yeah, grass outside that you walk on. I don't like that.
Oh dear. Alright, that's a no for the mint one. So Kelly's going for, what's this?
This is the Victoria cream and jam muffin. Or vanilla. Yeah, I can't see no jam in there though, but I don't need that. I'm not a lover of muffins, but that's really nice. And this, it's almost like a cream cheese rather than...
Oh, really?
Yeah. It almost tastes like a cream cheese. I don't know if it is, but it's meant to have jam or something in it, but...
It looks good. How's it? Is it fluffy?
Yeah, like, it doesn't taste like a typical muffin. Like sometimes the muffins can be a bit like dry or not as squidgy, or I'm not really a lover of muffins, but this one's not bad. It's more cake-like than muffin.
Right, this is as sophisticated as I get. I'm actually going to use a fork to eat a muffin.
Wow.
That's why you're saying wow. Alright, let's try. Mine's got jam in. Wow. There's jam in mine. That cream cheese is delicious.
It is cream cheese, right? It's not like a... Yeah.
It does have jam, look.
So mine must be in the middle somewhere.
Yours is in the middle, you haven't got to it.
Yeah,
that is really, really good. Now, it's got a beautiful, that topping is delicious. I don't normally like cheese frosting, but that isn't overtly sweet. The jam goes really well with it, and the sponge is really light and fluffy.
It's not like a muffin though, is it? It's more like a cake.
It is very much like a cake. I think you probably do need a fork because it is going to have a lot of moisture and jam and sticky stuff, which will get all over your hands. But that is really, really good.
So go on, you were saying.
So as part of we've got stop. So as part of the drink, I did order a cappuccino, which is really good. I know Kelly didn't like her hot chocolate, so maybe not the hot chocolates here, but the cappuccino is very, very good, and this cake is delicious.
Okay.
Crème brûlée.
Right, let's see. It's soft, so it's not. You can't crack the sugar like you would normally. So that's a bit of a shame.
But it has a little salt. Yeah. No, you sound disappointed.
Yeah, because I want my shards of sugar. The shards of sugar is what makes a creme brulee.
What's the taste of it?
It's alright, it's okay. The custard is nice. You have a sharp taste of the fruit underneath. So you can see the berries.
There we are.
So, but it's disappointing because look.
Yeah, no top. You wanted that crispy top.
Yeah. Now you can tell it has been sort of blowtorched, but it's melted, and so it doesn't. I think with creme brulee you have to bring that out last once they've blowtorched it, rather than have it sitting on the top there waiting. So I feel like it would have been more classic if they had brought it out, if that was the pièce de résistance, if it was the last one. It doesn't taste bad, it's okay. It's just, it's not my type, and it's quite a thick custard, Whereas normally it wouldn't be as thick. It would be just a little bit thin, and then you'd have like the nice thin creme brulee, and then the nice surprise is that there's berries at the bottom, but only if you like berries. So it's just one of those things, yeah.
So you're right, no top, but that's alright. Let me try. Do you know what it reminds you of? It's a bit like Queen's pudding. I'm going to try it. I like that. I can't believe you don't like that. I thought that was really nice.
It's only okay.
Do you know what I like about it? It's got the custard has got a really nice vanilla taste to it. The fruit's really good. The fruit is just slightly sour, which goes well with the custard on the top. Now, Kelly and I differ on this one. I like this one, and it's not very sweet, which is good. I do agree with you, though. It should have a crusty top. That thing of bursting in, but
yeah, and also the custard is quite thick and set. Now, if you are having a proper creme brulee, it would be very creamy. It wouldn't be set. It would have been blowtorched correctly, so it's not like a tradition. For me, it's not like a traditional creme brulee.
No, it's definitely not that. But I'm liking it.
Yeah,
I like it. But again, it's on your palate. It is very creamy, like I said. The fruit isn't very sharp, so that goes well with it. But we are divided on this one.
Yeah.
But I'm liking it.
So here we go.
This is the bombe.
This is the bombe with... Oh dear.
I think you're going to have to... Do you want a hammer and chisel with this? Oh, that's quite thick. Okay. You actually have to stab it.
You don't have to bloody post it on there, but it's just a half bread. I don't know, you drink that every day.
You're very quiet.
Do you know what? See, there's the liquid, because you said there was liquid.
Yeah, so there's a lot of liquid on this plate. Then you zoom in here. I think it's come from the bombe.
Yeah. That's okay. I'll let Mark try.
Alright, oh, so you're quiet. Okay, let me try. So I'll change tactics. I've gone and stabbed it slightly gently. Look, there's a lot of I wonder if that's egg white. Okay, let me try.
It's not egg whites.
Yeah, I hate saying my own name. When someone says what's your name, I say it really weird.
That's unusual.
Right?
I just say it really quick.
The chocolate is very bitter.
Yeah.
There's a caramel in it. That's what the liquid is. But you know what? I don't know what to say in it. It's pleasant. It's nice. I'm more so conscious. I'm quite flavour fatigued. There's a lot of sweets in this afternoon tea. So we've had a lot of sugar. If I had this first, I probably would have liked it more. It's very, very light. The mousse is actually excellent. It's very good. There's the crunch in there. I thought it was popping candy, but I don't think it is. Yeah.
So in the main one, so when you order it for a dessert on the main, it's usually what's the crunchy? What do they call crunchy?
Honeycomb.
Honeycomb, yeah. So normally it's honeycomb, and it's the white chocolate foam, and they normally pour caramel on top to melt the bombe.
The caramel's inside.
Yeah.
So that's why it's not melting.
Yeah.
It's very pleasant. Do you know what? It's actually quite light. Let me try the... Yeah. It is good. If I'd had this first, I would have enjoyed it more, because I've had so many sweets.
Yeah.
I do like it. I think it's just because I'm so sweeted out, but it's really nice and pleasant inside. The caramel is quite salty, but it goes really well with the chocolate inside. It is nice, but like I say, I would recommend you have this one first because it is so sweet.
Yeah.
Right, so they have taken all the afternoon tea away, as you can see, so now we are left with these, the last one. Right, let's open these up. And inside, thank you, 3 chocolate truffles. Right, I'm gonna try mine off camera while Kelly tries hers. Right, grab one. Ching ching, here we go. Oh wow. That is rich.
No.
That's actually really good actually, because the
It's
caramel.
very nice. The stuff that we've had today is so rich, heavy as well.
Oh god. This is the last thing you want after all that cake, but it's actually fantastic.
It's very, very nice, yeah.
That's actually one of the best cakes on here. It's got the caramel inside, it's got the beautiful chocolate. That's one.
Yeah, it's the truffle. Yeah.
That's one of the nicest chocolate bits I had, and in that lovely box as well. So overall, a nice round off to the afternoon tea. Look, I've got one last cappuccino, and they put the Ivy little logo on there. Kelly's going to finish off our tea. We will finish this and give our final thoughts outside after I've served up the bill. So the bill has just arrived. So for the 2 afternoon teas at £36.50 per person, we had a bottle of water. So that with service charge comes to £89.10. We will settle up and give our final thought. So we've just come outside. What do you think?
I enjoyed it. There were elements that could have been, you know, better or elevated, but the simple fact of that there is a nice atmosphere, the service is really nice, and on the whole it was a nice afternoon tea.
I totally agree with Kelly. Now, it was very, very reasonable for the price. Now, you saw obviously the whole afternoon tea there. You could see how much you get for the price. Very, very good value for money. I would say that this is a good, what I would call a starter afternoon tea, or if you wanted to meet up with a friend and just have afternoon tea, this is a very reasonable priced one. So let's start from the start. What did you think of your sandwiches?
I like the sandwiches. I feel like I could have done with an extra sandwich.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I agree. Now, this afternoon tea was very sweet orientated.
Yes.
There was way more sweets than there were sandwiches. I agree with Kelly. Kelly said just off camera that she thought you could sacrifice one cake and have an extra sandwich.
Yeah, I feel like although it was good, I feel like where it was so, you know, cake heavy, sweet heavy, you know, all of that type of heavy, I think that you could have sacrificed, yeah, like, let's say a scone each and have an extra sandwich. I think I would have preferred that, and I would have liked maybe a different, yeah, one extra savoury. I think that would have been good.
Talk about the sandwiches. How were your sandwiches?
So I liked the sandwiches and stuff like that. I just feel like there's something that could just be elevated. So we had the choux with the salmon and the cream cheese, which was nice. I felt like the choux was a little bit dry, but still I liked the element of it. And then the egg mayo was your bog standard egg mayo. It was nice. It wasn't elevated, like it wasn't like, oh my goodness, it's really nice. And then the chicken Milanese with the cheddar cheese, thank goodness it was cheddar cheese and not Parmesan, again was a little bit dry. I liked the elements of it though, but it just wasn't, oh my god, this is so tasty, I really wish they'd offer us more. It wasn't that kind, so it was fine. And yeah, what about yours?
Now, mine were quite good. I really did enjoy mine. Like Kelly said, I could have done with more. I would have rather had one more savoury and sacrificed one sweet, which we'll come on to. But overall, I did like the choux. Now, mine wasn't dry because that pesto, that pep thing was really nice.
You had
Yeah,
as well.
and that actually had the moisture there, made that quite nice and moist, which is nice. Now, scones, what did you think?
I thought the scones again were good. I didn't think they were, oh my god, wow. They were a little bit crispy, again a tad bit dry, but I liked the jam. Again, the jam and the cream wasn't elevated, but it was, do you know what, it was just like a good, it was alright kind of thing.
Now, those scones did grow on me. Initially they were quite hard on the outside, but I actually liked them. It gave them a nice sort of caramelised taste to them, which I really did enjoy, so I grew into them. Not the best scones I've had, I've got to say, but they were good, and I think value for money, as I keep saying, for the price. Right, the sweets, what did you think?
Okay, so the sweets were pretty good. My real disappointment, I would say, was the creme brulee.
Yeah, you didn't like that. I like that.
I just felt like it was set custard and not a nice creamy with a nice sugar shell. And so you had the lovely shards of the burnt sugar, and that wasn't the case in at this point. The muffin, with the cream cheese, because they said, oh, it was like they said that it was like a Victoria sponge, which it wasn't, but it was still nice. It wasn't bad.
That was my favourite. That was my favourite. That was my favourite.
Wow.
I really like that. Do you know what? I'm not always a big fan of the cream cheese, but this wasn't overtly sweet. It was actually really pleasant. And also, like I said, the caramel ones were quite nice. The bombe wasn't as good. I was disappointed with that. That could have been better for me.
Yeah.
But I did like the chocolates at the end in the bombe, because I thought they were nice.
They were nice. So with me and the bombe, so when you order in the main meal, I don't know if they still have it actually, but they do this lovely dessert. It's got a chocolate bombe, it's got the white chocolate foam, and it's got the cinder toffee inside. They pour caramel on it, you crack it, it's beautiful. But on the whole, it was a good afternoon tea.
Now, I was going to say, just quickly on the drinks. Now, the drinks are unlimited. I had 3 coffees, or
Yeah.
2 coffees and a tea. You had you didn't like the hot chocolate though, did you?
No, I didn't. It tasted of grass, and you agreed.
Yeah, it had a very odd taste. Now, I'm not sure if it was made with milk. We thought it was made with water.
With water, yeah.
But maybe avoid the hot chocolate, but the teas and the coffees were excellent. So I'm going to ask the question, would you go again?
I would go again. I would for something that's reasonably priced. Okay, it's not like the same as the high-end ones or some of the other more reasonably priced ones, but it's not a bad afternoon tea.
And I've got to say, definitely worth the value for the price. This is one of the most modestly priced afternoon teas we've done, and I definitely would say it's value for money. And the Ivy is a fantastic restaurant. You see the ambience, it really is good.
I mean, for £89.10 for 2 of us, that was really good value for money.
For London, that is a very good price. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked that video. As always, please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget we do our live chat every Tuesday and every Friday, 6:30 UK time. We can talk about anything you like, including what you've just seen us eat today.
And if you want to catch up with our holidays and see what we do when we go on holiday, then please hop on over to our secondary channel, MK Vacays. And if you haven't subscribed to both channels, then please do.
Until then, guys, look after yourselves and never forget, you're never too old to have fun. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Bye for now.